Today we are going to talk about the particle system. First, we knew a thing and go to the game object and create our particle system. As we see, this is a particle system. This particle system can emit dozens of particles, and each particle is emitted at a set speed and velocity and lives for a certain times depending on the settings and the billboard material used. This particle system can be used to simulate anything from fire, rain, the explosions, and so on. Now we are going to review the settings of the particles. First, we're going to the ellipsoid particle emit. The size, minimum size, and the maximum size settings defines the size range of the particles. The minimum energy and the maximum energy settings defines the minimum and the maximum lifespan of the particle. For example, we we change the minimum size to 2, and we can see that it's a cloudy of particles. And okay, we change it back to 1 and maximum size, and we change the lifespan of the particles, change 3 to 9, and we can see that the particles live longer than before. Okay, we change it back to the to 3, and next we talk about the minimum emission and the maximum emission. This defines how many particles we want on screen at any one time, and how variable this emission should be. Uh, for example, we change 50 to 500, and we can see that the maximum we can change the maximum to 500. We can see that the result is many more particles are generated right now, right? Okay. Next we're going to the um, next is the word velocity. If we change the y-axis 0 to 3, and we can see that the word velocity is speed very fast according to the y-axis, and x and z-axis there are no speed, so we can move it, and okay, we change it back to the 0. And about the local, if we change the local velocity x to 3, and we can see that the velocity of the axis getting getting bigger, and we can change the y and z, and here we can move it here. Okay, this is okay. We change it back. We change it back to the 0, and about here, the simulate in the world space. If you want you simulate like the in the world space, you check it. You can see that when you check it, the particles will stay where they generated. If we don't check it and we move it, the particles will move with your mouse. So let's depend on what you need. For example, if you want create very quickly, very fast satellite ship, and the ship moving very quickly, so you may disable the simulate in water space, because the particles cannot move quickly like the satellite or like the jet. And about the particle element, if you want to color the particle, you can check this box and click here. You can color it the particles green, red, and we can see that the particles getting red, right? And at the bottom is the transparent for the particles. As the transparent getting bigger, the particles are more transparent, and if the transparent small, we can see that the particles are smoky. So that's depending on whatever what you want. And you can you can also set up these colors and make these colors show one step by step. Okay, let's uh, go into the false. If we change the false 0 to 7, and we can see that all the particles are forced to the y-axis. So it is them if we change it to the x-axis, to and it is moved according to the x-axis. So that's interesting. Okay, we change it back to 0. Now we are going to the particle rendering. The about the cast shadows and the receive shadows is have no effect unless you use a custom shader. Uh, this is an advanced topic. We maybe talk about it in other tutorials. It is the size of the material. We can change it to whatever you want and change the size of the particles. And from here, you can also add the material, add the Bible, or add the I fire add to color to make your make your particles material. You can also stretch your particles and for example horizontal make your particles in horizontal billboard and in the vertical and in the in several types of the stretched or the horizontal sorted billboards. Okay. Okay, we you can tint the color from here. You can choose the green, and this is getting green, and choose whatever you want. And we can run it. Click here. The, oh, it's beautiful like a fireworks, right? Okay, thank you guys.